Alright, so it's about 1,000,000 degrees here in Arkansas, but I'm going to get out in the shop and get stuff done. This is the Rambo Crusader that I've been using for only about 6 months. It's a pretty good bike. You know, there's things I could want more of or less of. So, got something new today that we're going to try out. QuietKat. We're fixing to do I'm not going to call it an unboxing because I don't want to unbox it. There's 1,000,000 videos on assembly and stuff like that. But just first impressions, just getting it out, getting on it, first things I notice, maybe some quick pros and cons, and then we'll do some more in-depth look at it and compare it to the Rambo in the future. About 70% of you that are watching this are not subscribers. Please subscribe. If you're into this, if you like QuietKats and Rambos and hunting, you'll like everything else we have.
Pressing the pound key first. Your call will be answered in the order in which it was received.
But yeah, I just see 2 delivered today, okay, and then this 1 arriving tomorrow.
Alright, yeah man. So if you've watched my other videos, you know that Rambo forgot to send me a battery with my Rambo Crusader. Well, QuietKat didn't forget to send it to me, but they sometimes ship from different warehouses, so the battery may come a day or 2 later, which is frustrating when you're expecting this to all be here and you're excited to ride, and your battery's not going to be here until the next day. So I went ahead and assembled it, looked it over, but didn't have a battery. The assembly was really easy, minus installing this rear fender. The rear fender is way overcomplicated. Alright, so battery issue. The battery ships separate on this QuietKat, so I don't have a battery yet. I was kind of freaking out thinking my battery got lost in shipping. They said no, sometimes they just ship separate, which kind of sucks because it finally shows up and you can't drive it. You gotta wait a whole nother day. I had to wait all day at home waiting to sign for this when FedEx delivered it, and now I gotta wait tomorrow because I gotta sign for the battery. So it's kind of 2 days of I gotta be at home or somebody's gotta be at home. Kind of a pain in the butt. Only had one little boo-boo, I guess you could say, in the shipping. It actually shipped pretty good. I don't know if you can see that little spot there. That spot right there is the only spot that was kind of scuffed. I went with the gunmetal. Kind of a dark gray, if you want to call that, with a little bit of lighter gray mixed in. I did camo on this Rambo. Well, it looks sweet when it's clean. Inevitably, it's going to get dirty. It's going to be covered in mud. So, I'm not spending an extra $100. I'd rather buy these bags for $100 than have a camo bike. Not that the camo ones aren't sweet. I've seen a lot of the camo ones that QuietKat puts out. My buddy's got the camo one. They are sweet. I'm not crazy about this derailleur hanging way down here. I mean, you've got 5 inches maybe before the derailleur's hitting the ground. That's these mid drives with these Bafang motors in the middle. That's what they're always worried about. Hopefully get the battery tomorrow and get out and drive it around, and I'll be able to test it. Real easy to install. Super cool. I don't know that it covers much. I don't know if it's really going to keep much dirt off you. I mean, this whole area down here seems like it's just going to get soaked in dirt. The back one sucks. They've got to get a better way to install their rear mud flaps. I watched the video and it basically says just remove the rear tire. Well, I'm not a bike mechanic, so moving the rear tire is not that simple for me. But you got one screw that you got to get in up here, and then another one underneath there, which bags in the way now. This one's a real pain in the butt. It took forever to get done, but I did finally get it done. But so far, other than like shipping the battery separate from the bike, I really like it. Everything about it seems nice. It does have a shift sensor. Let me get that to focus. It does have a shift sensor, which is nice. Shifting under power, it'll cut the motor off so that you don't grind your rear cassette and strip your gear. All right, so far, this thing is like a jet fighter. The amount of torque it's got. I'm in unlimited mode with boost. I don't know what all that means, but that sucker will dang near pop a wheelie taking off in first and second gear. So this hill back here, I climbed it in boost, unlimited, so not class 1, 2, or 3, it was unlimited class. In gear 1 and 2, I was able to go 12 miles per hour up this hill and felt like I was still going. I could have maybe got 13 or 14. It's a rocket, you know, with this 1,000 watt motor, being able to gear it down first, second. Now I put it in third gear just to see what it would do. I was going to try to keep going. Third or fourth gear, it struggled, like 5-6 miles per hour. I pedaled a little bit just to get it on up the hill. So you can kind of see the gearing wise, you know, first and second is going to be your mountain climbing gears, and so far I'm really impressed with it. The brakes are great on it. I know that the Pro has better brakes, like 4 pistons or something like that. I can't imagine, I don't know how you could get better brakes than these. These are quiet and they stop you on a dime, but apparently they're better even with the Pro, a little bit better. It does shift pretty hard, which I don't know if it's normal or not. You know, I'm not used to the mechanical gear aspect of this. So when it shifts, it's a pretty hard shift, and I don't know if I need to play with the settings or not, but it's pretty aggressive on the shifting. But I'm going to go to trail mode in first gear and see unlimited class, first gear, trail mode, and we're going to climb it again and see what difference we notice. All right, so trail mode. I got 8 miles per hour in first gear, unlimited class, all throttle, coming up this hill in trail mode. I don't know what trail mode does. I'll look into that, but boost mode definitely gives you the sporty feeling you're looking for. All right, so eco mode couldn't climb the mountain. I could have probably pedaled and got on it, but it was struggling. It was like 4 and 5 miles per hour, and I hadn't even gotten to the hard part yet. So eco mode, not going to be for mountains. Trail mode, not for mountains. Put it in boost, get up the mountain. The good thing is I was able to switch it on the go. Like I didn't have to hold down a bunch of settings. I just hit the button here on the handlebar, went straight to boost mode, took off. All right, so class 2, boost, using the throttle only. I was able to go 9 miles per hour up the hill. Struggled a little bit. It obviously was not like unlimited. There was a little bit of struggle. I know trail and eco, that was gear 1 too, by the way. So obviously, like gear 2, 3, 4 would have not been as quick as that was. Struggled a little bit. So that's the beauty of the QuietKat Apex with this VPO, varied output, whatever. Varied power output. You have the ability to go, I'm on private land, I need to get up this mountain like I have, go to unlimited, unlimited class, boost mode, and get up the mountain. Or, you know, I can get on the WMAs around here, the public land, put it in class 1 or class 2, and just use my pedals. So that's the beauty of it. I don't want class 2. 750 motor on its own would struggle. Based on how that did there, I don't know that I'd want just a 750 motor where I'm fixing to go up at my private land. But that 1,000 watt, I think is going to be fine. We're going to find out, because I'm going to take this up there and we're going to put it to test on that mountain. I'm going to try class. All right, so to sum this up, the Apex Pro and Sport are incredible. Gear in 1 and 2 are like rocket launchers. You get a ton of torque. VPO technology is amazing. The ability to be legal on a WMA and have unlimited power on your private land is incredible. Battery life's been really good. I've ran 5 miles and I've got 90% left, and I've been in boost most of the time. It's got an incredible look to it, and that's not even the camo. Price is pretty good, $4,000 for the Sport, $5,000 for the Pro. The negative is you are going to have to pay tax if you buy it through QuietKat. Even though you have to pay tax on this when you buy this, it does come with a rear rack already installed, so you're not spending an extra $100 on a rear rack. The ride is very smooth. For as fast as this thing will go, It's a very smooth ride. The build out of the box, very simple, fast. There are a few things that are need to be improved. The battery placement is a pain. To get it installed and take it out is really hard. It seems like it's just going to catch a bunch of dirt on top of that anyway. Changing gears is going to take some time to get used to if you're not used to changing gears. The grip on this bike's not as comfortable as some other ones I've used. You can upgrade, but it is going to cost you some more money. The rear mud flap's a pain to install. The front mud flap is very small, and I don't think it's going to do much in the way of stopping any mud. They do ship the battery sometimes separate, so keep that in mind. Don't think you're going to get it in and then immediately be able to go riding. There is no front rack available for this bike. And the other thing is the throttle's on the left. Every four-wheeler, every dirt bike, always on the right. Other e-bikes is on the right. For whatever reason, QuietKat put it on the left. Not a big deal, but it will take some getting used to. I appreciate you watching. Please like, subscribe. There'll be a comparison video of Rambo and QuietKat in the near future.